So this is the new Tortuga Travel Backpack 40 liter version 2, and it builds on what has been one of my most favorite travel backpacks of all time. The original was already excellent, so the question is, how do you take something that was already this good and meaningfully improve it without messing up the DNA that made it great? Tortuga didn't completely reinvent the Travel Backpack Pro. This is more of like taking what was already an excellent bag, cleaning up a few weaknesses, improving some of the organization and carry, and releasing the next generation of it. Quick disclosure, Tortuga did send me this backpack ahead of this launch as part of the V2 release. As always, everything in this video is based on my own experience and opinions, and Tortuga doesn't have a say in any of the editing of this video. I first wanted to briefly cover everything that Tortuga has changed from version 1 to version 2. I'll throw that up here on the screen. There are a lot of small changes here, so pause the video if you want to go back and look through the entire list. But I'm not going to spend the entirety of this video just reading different specifications to you. I've already used this bag on 3 different trips, including international travel, so I want to focus on the changes that have actually stood out to me and made the biggest difference. The main core DNA of this backpack hasn't really changed very much. You have the same harness design, the same adjustable fit, the same comfortable back straps, and I mean comfortable, squishy back straps here, and the same weather-resistant construction that made the original Travel Backpack Pro so good. I've done a lot of hiking and backpacking in my day, and a couple of years ago when I was doing research for my first urban travel bag, which landed me here on this V1 Travel Backpack Pro, I was hoping to find some of the features that my backpacking bag had that I could carry over into this bag. Tortuga understands the importance of comfort very well because consistently across all of their bags, they prioritize very comfortable back straps and back panels because they understand that comfort on your backpack when you are carrying a heavy load across great distances can either make or break your experience. I've said it before in other videos, a bag can have every feature in the book, and if it is uncomfortable, it is not going to be worth your time. The first major change, and probably my favorite immediate upgrade between the 2 bags, is the front organization compartment. The organization in version 2 here is just much cleaner with more flexibility than you had in the original backpack. On the original backpack in V1 here, Tortuga included these small dedicated card pockets. I personally never found them to be especially useful, and they forced you to use this compartment in kind of a specific way. Those pockets are now gone. The version 2 compartment has a much more useful layout. You have these see-through mesh pockets, which sound simple, but make a real difference because I can immediately see what's in each of these pockets instead of opening everything and having to search around. You also have this stretch pocket here, which gives you much more flexibility for larger or oddly shaped items. The water bottle pockets are now larger and made with a stretch mesh. Original pockets worked great with smaller bottles, but once you started carrying larger insulated bottles, the fit could get pretty tight. Especially with this little expandable band here. It wasn't as easy to expand this compartment as it is to throw something into this big stretch mesh pocket here. So for example, I have a 42 ounce large insulated water bottle here. As you can see, quite a bit of difficulty trying to get that in this one versus the new stretch mesh pockets. These easily stretch to fit much larger water bottles if that's something that you'd like to take with you. Sometimes you're in a hurry and you have something like a rain jacket and you just don't have anywhere in your bag and you need to throw it in. Basically a nice catch-all system here on the side with these water bottle pockets. I can't stress that enough, one of my favorite upgrades that they made to this bag. Another great example of the utility you get with these new water bottle pockets, if you need to carry something like a tripod or a chair or something in here, you have the added flexibility. The original backpack used a large Velcro attachment here for the hip belt, and it worked, but removing and installing the belt was not especially elegant, and the Velcro could be loud and a little cumbersome. Version 2 of the bag replaces the Velcro on the hip belt with these little clips here. I will say that when the hip belt slides into this position and secures with these clips, it's a little cleaner, a little faster, and feels a little bit more secure than the old Velcro system. If you're someone who's not accustomed to carrying heavier loads on your backpack, the hip belt, I will say, makes a load of difference, pun intended, on your carry comfort. Now, upon opening the main compartment of the bag, the first thing that was immediately evident to me as far as a major upgrade was this mesh section of the bag. On the version 1, you had just one kind of large laundry style mesh section, whereas you have two nicely organized mesh sections of the bag here. Now, I think the core DNA of this bag still leans towards the user who wants to stay minimally organized and have the flexibility, like using a packing cube, but it is nice to have some designated separation for organization when you need it. One of the first things that wasn't immediately evident, but is actually one of the biggest changes on this bag, is they've made this main packing compartment more usable. So both bags are 40 liters and they haven't made the bag dramatically larger. They've just reallocated the space to make this more of an efficient packer. In the main compartment of the first travel bag, we have about 4.5 inches height or depth in the main compartment here. And in version 2 of that bag, we're almost a full inch deeper in this main compartment. So I wanted to take a moment and show you here side by side what you can expect this bag to look like and wear as you use it, beat it up, and have it serve you for your travel needs. This bag has been on so many trips. It has been thrown in so many trunks of cars. It has been strapped to rooftops, thrown into the backs of trucks. I have shipped this via the postal service in Japan many, many times. I didn't cover it or anything. The sailcloth material that Tortuga utilizes is super tough. As you can see, there are some marks and some scars, but the bag basically doesn't look too bad for the use that I've put this through. And for all the coated zipper haters out there that say, oh, you've got coated zippers, it's gonna peel over time and it's gonna look terrible. These zippers are in pretty good condition for 3 years of hard travel abuse. And they've been able to keep water out of getting into my gear. You can see a difference in how the material is changing over time, but again, this bag has been through 3 years of hard use, lots of sun. I have taken a soft sponge to this to kind of clean it out, and that's probably the most wear I've done on these back panels, as the sponge, even though it was a soft sponge, had a little bit of abrasion that kind of rubbed against these back panels. But as you can see, this is what you're getting with these bags, and this is why I'm so excited to have the new version of this bag, because this bag is a tank and has held up and served me very well over the years. So who is this bag actually for? I'm gonna be brutally honest with you. If you do not like carrying weight on your back and you prefer a roller bag, most of your travel involves going straight from the airport to one hotel, staying there, this is probably not the bag I would recommend. But if you understand the value of one bag travel and you want to move quickly through airports, trains, cities, streets, and uneven terrain, and you need something that's comfortable, weather resistant, and rugged for more adventurous travel, this bag is absolutely for you. Honestly, for that type of traveler, the Tortuga Travel Backpack Pro version 2 is one of the easiest bags for me to recommend. Let me know what you think in the comments. What do you think of version 2 here? Is this a bag that you can see yourself using? I always appreciate hearing your thoughts. And as always, thank you for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.